To get a default removed from your credit file in the UK, it is essential to understand the process and the steps involved. First, you need to check your credit report to identify the default and verify its accuracy. You can obtain a copy of your credit report from one of the three main credit reference agencies in the UK, namely Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. Once you have identified the default, you need to determine if it is legitimate or not. If the default is incorrect, you can dispute it with the credit reference agency and the lender. You should provide evidence to support your claim, such as payment records or correspondence with the lender. If the default is legitimate, you need to contact the lender and negotiate a settlement. This may involve paying the outstanding amount or setting up a payment plan. Once the debt is settled, the lender should update your credit report to reflect the change. You can also use a process called a notice of correction to add a statement to your credit report, explaining the circumstances surrounding the default. This can help to provide context and mitigate the impact of the default on your credit score. It is also important to note that defaults are usually removed from your credit file after 6 years, as per the Limitation Act. However, this does not mean that the default will automatically be removed, and you may need to take steps to ensure that it is updated. To prevent defaults from appearing on your credit report in the future, it is essential to manage your debt responsibly and make timely payments. You should also regularly check your credit report to ensure that it is accurate and up to date. In summary, getting a default removed from your credit file in the UK requires a thorough understanding of the process and the steps involved. By checking your credit report, disputing incorrect defaults, negotiating with lenders, and managing your debt responsibly, you can work towards removing defaults and improving your credit score.